Hello there, everyone. Just checking the integrity of my recording. 13, 14, and 15. We should be good to go. Hi, this is Greg, your Cheese League Baseball Commissioner here, back on Geek Cheese on YouTube. Doing what we do, more Cheese League Baseball, fake baseball, simulated baseball action, powered by Super Mega Baseball 4. And we have quarterfinal game number 4 here, Asiago Aeroplanes and the Gouda Giants. Talia Mitchell on for the Aeroplanes, a 0-0 record, 6.75 ERA, pretty elevated. Pee-wee Gates, 0-0, 10.80 ERA, so very elevated. So let's see what happens with this one. The Aeroplanes are leading this series 2-1, so Gouda Giants looking to tie things up as we go to Apple Field, and we're going to get things going here, folks. Give myself some volume. Sounds like Joey Provolone probably texting me. Oh, cool. I forgot that Cheddar Mike's kid is down at the Phillies tonight, so that's cool. Anyway, here we are at a night game at Apple Field under the lights. Trey Matthews going to lead it off here. 391, 2 homers, 5 RBIs for the Asiago shortstop. Pee-wee Gates on the mound. And that one is hit high and far and is gone. A leadoff home run here for Trey Matthews. Third dinger of the tournament. Cornered 7-foot shot, 6 RBI as well. And that gives the Aeroplanes the early 1-0 lead. We've seen a lot of solo shots lately. Let's say that. All right. Dolly Francis stepping in now, and that is a base hit up the middle. Looks like they've actually changed their lineup a little bit. The Aeroplanes, I am in favor of it so far. Wait till we get to the bottom, maybe. I don't know, maybe I won't be. But anyway, McIntyre steps in. 318 average for him, 2 homers, and only 3 RBIs. Francis goes and safe, a stolen bag. And that is rocketed into center field. Gets all the way to the wall. Palacios fields it. And it's an RBI double here for McIntyre. 2-0, folks. The Aeroplanes lead it. Bill Russell steps in. Power versus righty is going to be activated for him, as is Clutch. Oh no, Clutch isn't. Interesting. That one's fouled and rocketed. 4-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup for Gates. And for the Castaneda at second. That is only the first out. Runner moves to third. All right, I was wondering why Sherry Droop hadn't been playing. She's hitting 214. That could be something. But she's also, did I see that right, the DH today. So interesting. Still not playing the field, so that means Gary Farrell will probably be out in the field. I actually didn't see where Matthews was playing, and that is a strikeout. All right, Bugbee's in center. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out where they're playing their players. I think I mentioned this multiple times. I've played with the Aeroplanes since like Super Mega Baseball 2. As that one is hit to Palacios at number 3. And so I know these players, and I kind of know like the roster construction and everything, so I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm not biased, though. I will say that, as Lenny Castaneda steps in. 656, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Lenny Castaneda is incredible, and this Gouda Giants team is freaking incredible. So, not biased. 2-0, though. Aeroplanes do lead it, as Castaneda hits a foul ball. From Talia Mitchell. Grounder over to Russell at third. Out number 1. Nix Allen steps in. 469, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. He might be leading the whole damn thing in RBIs. Mitchell is a 3-pitch pitcher. 4-seamer, cutter, and then the changeup. That's it. No frills. Just put it there and hit it. And let the defense do the rest. Can't do nothing about that. It's a base hit up the middle. Okay, it looks like Matthews playing second base, I believe. Right, Villarreal, 478. I'll tell you what, the averages and the home runs and the RBIs that this Gouda Giants lineup puts up, just like that home run. Jesus. And just like that, a 2-run shot from Villarreal ties this ball game, folks. 396-foot shot. His 6th homer, 12th RBI of the tournament. So this Gouda Giants ball club is such a bunch of heavy hitters. Like I said, look at all of the RBIs. I mean, even Cooper, who's hitting 250, has 8 RBIs. In this tournament, you know, adjusted for at-bats and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, this is a lot of RBIs. Rowan Owens steps in now. Again, 7 RBIs, 241 average. So, just fascinating. That's over to Matthews. No, Matthews is playing. All right, so we got Matthews at short, and then we got McIntyre at second. I'm seeing how this works. All right, here's Mickey Howell. Not getting any love from the crowd here at Apple Field for sure. That is the Castaneda. That is now. So I am Kirby Frown playing right field. 062. He's having a very, very rough tournament. I'm drinking a sweet tea. I'm not particularly happy with myself about it. As that one has popped up to Frown's counterpart, Villarreal, out there in right field.
Number 77, Sergio Ruiz.
There's a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs in that, and I don't need. Ruiz steps in, the number 9 hitter, the catcher. So giving Buster Patrick the day off. And down on strikes goes Ruiz. Palacios, Fisher, and Ford, that is 6, 7, 8, due up for the home team. Gouda Giants. There's Palacios stepping in. 261 average for him. And grounder over to McIntyre. That is the first out. Fisher steps in now. Third baseman, 360 average for him. 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the tourney. I mentioned, you know, that these teams are playing for keeps. They're playing to go to the next round. The Gouda Giants really, really, really want to be there again. And full count. Down on strikes he goes. So they really want to be there again. As Todd Ford steps in, 389. A homer and some RBIs for him. Ford, in fact. They already passed the first round. They passed the first test. They beat up on the Bree Boomerangs. And now, you know, they lost to the Boomerangs in the finals last time. So they were runners-up. They don't want to be runners-up again. And a grounder, Russell Barehands fires out number 3, and to the top of the third we go. Top of the order, due up here for the Aeroplanes. I should probably got this stuff out earlier, but I was busy with stuff. Where are they? There. Stat sheets, stat sheets, stat sheets. I have stats on stats on stats. That's a base hit for Matthews. Yeah. You know, these teams played 16 games apiece in the first tournament. So it's probably the most even matchup, honestly, that we have in all of the second tournament here. Ooh, Castaneda dives, makes the stop, can't get the out at second, goes for the sure one at first. The runner moves up. McIntyre in the box, and Matthews at second. He runs quite well. And he's gonna go. Test the arm, and wow, he stole that easily. Freddie Ferguson move there, eh? It's for all you Kraken fans. 2-1. Kasiri Kraken fans. At some point I'll find out what kind of cheese Kasiri is. Probably some weird, like, soft goat cheese or something, I don't know. Give me a solid, sharp cheddar. Give me an Asiago. Give me a pepper jack. I don't want to mess with these weird cheeses. But they do support us here in the Cheese League, so thank you, Big Cheese. 1 and 2 on Russell. Runner at third. 2 outs. Top of the third. Now 2 and 2. And it remains 2 and 2. And it's going to remain 2 and 2 again with that foul ball down the line. Another foul. And that one sneaks through the left side. It's a little inside-outer kind of hit. Goes the other way. Wasn't really inside out. It just went the other way. Sherry Droop steps in. 0 for 1. Man, if Sherry Droop got hot, she could carry this ball club. This is one thing I love about baseball so much, is that you get somebody, you know, if somebody's hot, they can just carry a ball club. That used to happen with the Yankees in the mid-90s. Down on strikes. This is going to be me talking about the mid-90s Yankees right now, so fast forward through this if you want. But in the mid-90s Yankees, you had Bernie Williams, you had Paul O'Neill, you had Tina Martinez, you had Scott Brocious, you had Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada. You know, you had guys in the offensive side of things that if somebody was having a down month, man, somebody had a down month, all of a sudden Bernie Williams, he'd be picking up the team, and he'd be hitting, and he'd be, you know, carrying the team. And then he starts slumping. Then next thing you know, Paul O'Neill gets hot, and he starts slumping. Next thing you know, Jeter gets hot. Next thing, it's like you get these guys that consecutively can carry a team on their back. Because that's a base hit up the middle. Actually, it's got all the way to the wall. Bugby kind of took a weird angle at it. And Castaneda has a double. So that's a surprise double for me. The one out here in the bottom of the third picks Allen up. But to finish that point, to wrap that up in a bow, as Allen is just, he's going to break that bat. He's going to take his anger out in the water cooler with that one because just squandered an opportunity as Villarreal steps in. 1 for 1 homer, 2 RBIs. But my point is that it's the kind of player that I think Sherry Droop is. Gets hot, she can build up that average, carry the team, pick up some slack. You need players like that. 0 and 2, Villarreal. Who homered his last time up? I mentioned that already. And rips this one. That's going to be a double, and that's going to score a run. And Gouda Giants are going to tie it up at 3. In my ramblings, am I looking for stat sheets? I think I missed the third run scored there by the Aeroplanes. That's my bad. It's all tied up at 3. Yeah, pretty good speed out there at second, too. Ooh, a little chin music from Talia Mitchell with Goldie Cooper. 2 and 1. And now 2 and 2. Fouled away. Count remains 2 and 2. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Now the full count. And foul ball. And foul ball again. And ripped. Right at Frown, out number 3. So 1 run apiece for the Aeroplanes and the Giants here in the third. Game's tied up at 3. Top of the fourth we go. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Asiago Ball Club. Pee-wee Gates still out there on the mound working away. Popped up at home plate. Fatamakia camps under, and that is the first out. And here's Nikki Howell. She gets booed by a couple of rowdy Gouda fans. You know who you are. I see you. One and two. And that's base hit up the middle. So Howell on first. 1 out, top of the fourth. And Kobe Brown stepping in. 0-59 for him. He's 0-1. Or 0 for 1, rather. Sorry. Two-1 now. And runner goes. And it's going to be thrown out easily. I don't know what was happening there. Miscommunication in the signs or something. Yankees are winning right now 6-1 over the Tampa Bay Rays in the 8th. So that is very interesting and good. Their season is over, but that's still very interesting and good. 5, 6, and 7 due up here for the Gouda Giants. Rowan Owens, he's 0 for 1. Rowan Owens, a tree 40 hitter in the last turn. He is, yeah, 340. Not really panning out this time around. But what can he do? Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Palacios hitting pretty much exactly on par with what he did last tournament. 1 and 2 count on Palacios. Foul ball. 2 and 2. Down on strikes he goes. Javier Fisher steps in. 2 quick outs here. Bottom of the fourth for Mitchell. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. 2-1. And now the 2 and 2. Fouled away. 3 and 2. And a base hit up the middle, just kind of slowly rolls by everyone. So base runner here for the Giants brings up Todd Ford. 0 for 1. All right. All right, Mitchell is out. So she was like right at the 60 pitch mark. And that brings up Midtown. I didn't really take a look at her stamina, but I thought she was all right. Midtown, we've seen him quite a bit out of this bullpen, and strikes out Ford. 9, 1, and 2 for the Asiago Aeroplanes due up here at the top of the fifth. Sergio Ruiz will step in. It's all tied up, folks. It is 3-3, top of the fifth. Let's do a temp check here on Pee-wee Gates. This will be his 60th pitch. And foul ball, high foul ball. To Ruiz, and Ruiz down on strikes.
How about this shortstop, number 23, Trey Matthews.
Brings up Matthews. And Matthews hits one over to Owens. That is the second out of the inning.
How about the left fielder, number 96,
Francis steps in 1 for 2 with a single. 167. Dolly Francis, really wish that she would get hot. but she's kind of like this weird player in this game, and I found her an odd player deep in the hole forward across the diamond. That is out number 3. Good play there, Todd Ford. Find her to be this conundrum of a player because she's like a B+ player. So B+ player, B+ stuff should be a pretty solid, you know, maybe, let's say the average B+ player hits 250, 275 in that range. She just does not hit there whatsoever. That is a high pop-up, and boy, Bugby ran a long way for that. Oh, came running in. I don't know what McIntyre was doing. That was strange. That brings up top of the order in Castaneda. He's 1 for 2 today. And 2-1. Ball high. 3-1 now. Good hitters count here for Castaneda. And that's what he does. He tees off and hits a jack dead central. Lenny Castaneda with a 448-foot shot. His 3rd homer, 8th RBI of the tournament. That solo jack gives the Gouda Giants the 4-3 lead. Mix Allen steps in. You know, I was actually thinking in my head, I think Castaneda's going to hit a homer here. It just kind of felt like that kind of situation. All right, in steps Nix Allen, and it's a hot shot base hit up the middle. Couple of hard hit balls here against Tatum Midtown. Villarreal steps up, 2 for 2, home run, a double, 3 RBIs. Tell you what, Gouda Giants love hitting at home. Check on the runner, he's safe. Ooh, chin music there. Brushing him back, very soft contact. Off the end of the bat, it kind of sounded. And that brings up Goldie Cooper, who's 0 for 2. Where it goes, testing the arm of Ruiz. It's going bag. That one is hit high and far. Does that get over? It does. Goldie Cooper. Almost like an excuse me swing, and she hits a 2-run jack. Into right field, 385-foot shot. 3rd homer, 10th RBI for her. And that gives the Gouda Giants the 6-3 lead. That's a big home run there. That means a lot. That 2-run jack right there means a whole lot. Hot shot to Trey Matthews, out number 3, but damage is done here. 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. 3, 4, and 5 drew up here for the Asiago Aeroplanes, top of the 6th. All right, so this is what you want now. So let's play this out. We got Pee Wee Gates still on the mound. He's looking pretty good, all intents and purposes. Stamina's still pretty good. He's getting down there. He's about quarter tank left. And that one is hit high and far. Does that have a chance to go? Yes! That one just kept going. Ash McIntyre with the solo jack into center field. 420-foot shot. 3rd homer, 5th RBI for him. And that cuts the lead by a little bit. They still trail 6-4 rather. But yeah. I was thinking, so that's kind of where I was going with this. So they're going to put in Hoffman now. So my thought was maybe you take out Gates, put in the relievers, and just use your bullpen the best that you can to kind of shut this offense down. Nice diving stop by Owens, and the flip to Hoffman for the first out. Next up, Sherry Drew over 2. Droop has just been struggling at the plate. 1-2 count for her. It's not a real pretty thing to watch either. And when you see a player struggling as bad as she is,
Center fielder, number 7.
there are some players in this lineup too, in this Asiago lineup, that are struggling. And Bugby fouls one away. 2 outs here in the 6th, and that is a hot shot down to Fisher at 3rd in the hot corner. That's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th, 6-4. Gouda Giants lead it. I have so many bug bites. For some reason, it is just so, like, it is just bad. It's bad out my backyard with mosquitoes. 1-2. And now 2-2. And Palacios only hit 240. Ooh, that one gets away from Midtown. Full count. Ball high. All right, Midtown, I think that was his last batter. I think he's done. And Javier Fisher steps in 1 for 2. And yeah, Harden coming in. It's so funny. I know this game so well at this point. I've watched so much of this nonsense at this point that, ooh, yeah, Palacios runs quite well, doesn't he? That's why they did the pitch out. But I just kind of know when the AI is going to pull the guy. And stolen bag for Palacios. 2-2 count on Fisher. And a soft hit over to Miguel Russell at 3rd. That's the first out. Here's top forward. Chairman of the board, top forward. Two 2-0. And ooh, 3-0 now. There's a strike. Grooved in there by Harden. Ball. Walks him. So Todd Ford draws the walk. Bata Makia comes in. He's 0 for 2. Runners first and second here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out. Ooh, popped up at home plate. And Ruiz is there for the second out of the inning. That brings up the top of the order, though. Lenny Castaneda just kind of hit. There's the ball, like a little bit of a laser home run. Kind of just kept going. Here, instead, he grounds out. You know, if I'm a Gouda Giants fan, though, I'm like, that's fine, because we got the bottom third of the order up, and we're going to shut them down, and we're going to tie this series up at 2 and take this win. As Mickey Howell again steps in to a sea of silence. I don't know why they do that in this game. I don't know what's going on. There's a strike. Popped up high and far and right at the wall. Allen puts it away for first out. That was Kobe Frown who's been struggling. Are they going to pinch hit? They don't. Mistake? Mistake, maybe? Maybe a mistake? Not pinch hitting? For a guy who's hitting 050 something? Tell you what, a little infield hit there for Kobe Frown, making me look dumb. So he can run. He can run quite well. Sergio Ruiz steps in. And this should be 2. Castaneda to Ford and to Owens. 4-6-3 game-ending double play. The Gouda Giants tie the series up at 2. Very, very good win over the Asiago Aeroplanes. Let's take a look here at the stats and stuff. 4-8-0 to 6-8-0. That 3-run bottom of the 5th really did it. So, man, bottom of the lineup Actually, you know, honestly, from Droop on down, really didn't do much. 3 strikeouts there for Sherry Droop. Jesus. All the hit. Oh my gosh, sorry, I died there. All the hitting on the aeroplane side comes from the top of the order. Good home runs there from Matthews and McIntyre. No walks, 5 strikeouts. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts on the Giants side. And kind of the same story. Top of the order did all the work. Villarreal, Cooper, and Castaneda all have homers. Let's see. Midtown will take the loss. Gates will actually pick up the win. So that means Mitchell gets obviously the no decision, and Hoffman picks up her first save. Villarreal, McIntyre, and Castaneda are 1, 2, and 3. As we return to the elimination hub, we will see that the Gouda Giants have tied up this series at 2 apiece. So that's pretty interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I kind of, if you want my money, I would put it on the Giants at this point in that series. I'm just looking at their lineup. I'm looking at the RBIs that they have. I'm looking at some of these ancillary stats that I think could just kind of stand out to me. And I'm like, it's good. They got some good speedy guys up there too, but so do the Aeroplanes. I don't know. They're the number 1 seed, but we shall see what happens. Pretty amazing little tournament that we got going on here, folks. I honestly, I think the only sure bet I have to be completely transparent is the Gothams. I think Gorgonzola Gothams are gonna win. Other than that, I think did the Kraken win? I don't know. I think the mechanics are good and they're better than they're playing. I like the Saucers over the Cherubs, but it'd be interesting to see the Cherub. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Gouda Giants win. Series tied up at 2. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching this, and we will see you guys next time. There's lots more fake baseball action coming, and stay tuned for more. You know, hit the bell, subscribe, like the video. That's how other people see it, actually. If you hit the thumbs up, then other people see this video, which is great. And I will catch you guys next time. Later.